Hello everyone, this is TechBizmo and welcome back once again to another video. In this video everybody, I'm going to be telling you guys my final thoughts on Antergos XFCE. Let's go ahead and get started. So I have been using Antergos XFCE for a week, and basically this was actually not going to be permanent. I don't know if I mentioned this in my Antergos XFCE video, but I have, I was actually meaning to just try this distro for a week, and this, well, I've actually used this distro previously, however, I don't think I've used this desktop environment before. Actually, you know what, I have, but I did use it, it was, before I did use it, before I was using it, before this time, I guess I could say, it was extremely buggy, you know, stuff like, whenever I would be on the lock screen, all I would need to do was press enter, and I would automatically just log in. Yeah, and when I woke up from sleep mode, I would just, it would automatically go to, the desktop, even when, even when it was set to go to password after wake up. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys my final thoughts on Antergos XFCE after a week of using it. So first of all, I want to let you guys know that there are a lot of improvements from the previous time that I used this distribution. I don't think I've ever used this distribution on film. I think I've only used Corora XFCE on film and Linux Mint XFCE on film. I'll get to that in a minute, by the way. I am probably going for Linux Mint XFCE. It's either Linux Mint XFCE or just classic Linux Mint Cinnamon. But anyways, the first thing I would like to say, of course, is that there are a lot of bug improvements from the last time I did use Antergos XFCE. When I used it previously, as I said at the beginning of this video, it was extremely buggy. You know, the locking bugs. There were some minor terminal bugs. I know that sounds weird, but some minor terminal bugs. There were bugs with basically just the desktop itself. So whenever I would just use XFCE, it just you know, it didn't feel as stable as it did now. So I did like my week of using this. It was a lot better than using it from last week. So as you can see, I have Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon downloaded right now, but that does not sincerely mean I'm going to use the Cinnamon desktop environment, since, you know, you can just do sudo apt install xfce, you know, just simply do it like that. So yeah, also, another thing is that, at the XFCE desktop environment, when I used it, it was probably not Antergos that was making it extremely buggy with the feel of the XFCE desktop environment. I'm assuming that it was actually just, you know, some things that needed to be improved with the desktop environment itself. I don't think it was all on the distribution. I believe it was just the version of XFCE. I don't know if Antergos was like behind on the version of XFCE or something, you know, maybe. I don't know, do they have XFCE like 4.1, 4.2, you know, bug fix versions and stuff? I wonder if they have that. If they do, that might have been why, you know, it might have been 4.1 instead of, I don't know, 4.7, whatever it's on right now. But I don't know, it just felt a lot less buggy than it did last time of using it. And you can see I've got a very nice little setup. As I said, I might be using the XFCE desktop environment, and I might also in the future be switching to Arch Linux itself. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that is all I had to let you guys know. Here, that is just my reasons. That is just telling you guys. I was just letting you guys know that I loved Antergos XFCE. I'm actually not really sure why I'm leaving it. There's not that many reasons. Maybe I'll make a future video about that. There were a couple things that just made me go uh-oh, and kind of wanted me to made me want to leave. Actually, I'll go ahead and list one right now. So I actually downloaded different desktop environments, and it was those were actually very buggy. So whenever I would boot it up and then select, you know, just say I had GNOME and XFCE. If I select the GNOME desktop environment, it would automatically just select the XFCE. Then if I selected the XFCE desktop environment on startup, it would automatically go to GNOME. So I don't know what was going on with that, but I'm sure that'll be fixed. I'm sure it was also probably just some kind of issue that I mean that will be extremely fixed. And I mean, of course, that wasn't implemented on purpose, because that would be a stupid implementation. So, but yeah, anyway, guys, it has come towards the end of this video now. I thank you guys very, very much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Also, stay tuned for my desk setup. Well, my updated desk setup video coming very soon. Also, stay tuned, guys. I do have a whole big list of video ideas, as you guys probably got a glimpse of here when I went to my home directory. You can see I got a big list of video ideas. Well, anyways, guys, it has come towards the end of this video now. I thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.